Hey YouTube, this is Jasmine and welcome to my page. Happy New Year. This is January 2020 and we're going to get started with Carnival's new and updated drink policy. So how can we help you? There are certain things you should know before you go on a cruise, and one of the questions I get a lot is what to bring on a ship as far as liquor or beverages. So I went to Carnival's website and I'm just going to give you what they said word for word so you are prepared when you go on your cruise. Okay, so drinking alcohol on board. The minimum age for the purchase and or consumption of alcoholic beverages in the bars, lounges, and gift shop is 21 years of age. Carnival reserves the right to request ID prior to the purchase of alcohol and refuse the sale of alcohol to anyone. So bringing alcohol and beverages on board. I have a lot of questions about, can you bring liquor on board Carnival cruise ships? Well, yes and no. So I'm going to read that to you. The guests are prohibited from bringing water, sodas, or other non-alcoholic beverages that are packaged in glass or plastic bottles. On embarkation day, the day you leave on your trip, a small quantity of non-alcoholic beverages, including sparkling water, sodas, energy drinks, juice, milk, that are packaged in cans or cartons may be brought on board and must be in the guest's carry-on luggage. A small quantity is considered a maximum of 12 sealed, unopened cans and cartons of 12 ounces each or less per person. Guests are prohibited from bringing alcoholic beverages on board with the following exception. At the beginning of the cruise during during embarkation day only, that's the day you get to your port and leave for your cruise, guests 21 years of age or older may bring one 750 milliliter bottle of sealed, unopened wine or champagne per person in their carry-on luggage. I'm going to read that one more time. At the beginning of the cruise during embarkation day only, guests 21 years of age or older may bring one 750 milliliter bottle of sealed, unopened wine or champagne per person in their carry-on luggage. Outside this exception, all liquor, beer, other forms of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages are strictly prohibited in both carry-on and checked luggage, and such items will be confiscated and discarded, and no compensation will be provided. So you can bring a basic 700 milliliter bottle of wine or champagne from Walgreens, CVS, your local liquor store, and each one of you that are cruising, like you and your travel buddy, can have one in each carry-on bag. Okay, so guests sailing with Carnival on back-to-back cruises are entitled to bring the same quantity of stated in this policy per cruise. The additional quantities will be stored for safekeeping at the start of the first cruise and will be given to the guests as each following cruise begins. Okay, so that's Carnival's policy on bringing alcohol on ship. You can bring wine or champagne. You cannot bring liquor. You can't bring Hennessy, vodka, none of that. Okay? So the corkage fee. Should guests wish to consume their wine or champagne in the main dining room, specialty restaurant, or bar, a $15 USD corkage fee per 750 milliliter bottle will be charged. A corkage fee is a charge that is assessed at the time of service for every bottle that is served and not brought on the premises. So if you want to take your bottle of wine or champagne to dinner with you, let's say you go to the sit-down dinners or one of the specialty restaurants, they will charge you a $15 fee per bottle. So just keep that in mind if you want to take your wine or champagne to dinner with you. For bottled water. For convenience, guests can purchase purified bottled water prior to the cruise, and it will be delivered to the stateroom on embarkation day. Bottled water may also be purchased on board by contacting room service. Once on board, the purchase is non-refundable and guests may take home any unopened bottles. Okay, so that is the overview of Carnival's liquor and beverage policy. You can purchase liquor on the ship, but it's a little more pricey, or you can just buy drinks at the bar, or you can go to the fun shops and purchase the packages. Okay, so distilled water. Carnival carries distilled water, which can be purchased either pre-cruise or once on board. For pre-purchase, you have to contact the fun shops Monday through Sunday, 9 to 9 Eastern Time. For purchase on board, you can just contact room service. And should you wish to bring your own distilled water with you, it must be hand carried along with your CPAP machine, if that's what you need it for. Coolers. Guests are prohibited from bringing large coolers, since screening and movement of large coolers through embarkation is an impediment to the boarding and security process. However, for the purpose of carrying small quantities of non-alcoholic beverages and or medications, small personal-sized coolers no larger than 12 by 12 by 12 are permitted as carry-on luggage. Okay, so you can bring coolers, but they have to be small and no larger than 12 by 12 by 12 with your carry-on luggage. Okay, so purchasing liquor during the cruise. As I said before, liquor can be purchased on board and taken home, but may be subject to customs duty and must be declared at the customs declaration form. For details on duty-free allowance, you can go to Carnival's website and research that. Okay, so ports of call and the fun shops. So all alcohol purchased ashore or in the fun shop ports will be stored for safekeeping until the end of the voyage. Items are to be collected in designated lounge on debarkation morning on cruise durations of 5 days and less. For cruise duration 6 days or more, alcohol will be delivered to guest staterooms after 7 p.m. the evening prior to debarkation, and some exceptions may apply. The fun shop pre-cruise orders. All sold products containing alcohol have a limit of 2 products per booking, whether booked online or a telephone order. This includes alcohol, wine, champagne, and beer. A pack or package is considered 1 product. Alcohol pre-purchased through the fun shops for onboard consumption is designed for in-state room entertainment only. That means you can't carry your drinks around the ship. Guests cannot take alcohol or liquor bottles to public areas. Only wine or champagne that is ordered through the fun shops can be served in the dining room or steakhouse. If the item is not consumed on board during the cruise, the guest may take it home provided the bottle has not been opened. Okay, so if you have questions about Carnival's drink policy, there you have it. Just to do a recap, you can bring a small quantity of non-alcoholic beverages, but it has to be a maximum of 12 sealed, unopened cans or cartons of 12 ounces each, or less per person. And for wine and champagne, you are allowed to bring 1 750 milliliter bottle of sealed, unopened wine or champagne per person in your carry-on luggage. Just make sure you read the label and make sure it says 750 milliliters of wine or champagne. That's the standard size. So for more questions about Carnival's policies, stay tuned for more videos. I'll be bringing more information about what you need to know before you go. So thank you for watching.